A way to 3D print inside of Minecraft, your Minecraft builds. Hey guys, it's Chad. Welcome to OMG Craft. Today we're taking a look at a way to 3D print in Minecraft. We've covered episodes on how to 3D print Minecraft builds, but this is using a command block structure to be able to print something inside of Minecraft using different layers. You can build in a 9x9x9 cube. Super awesome, so let's check it out.
So here we are inside of Minecraft, and this is the 3D printer itself. It doesn't look like a lot right now because we haven't 3D printed anything. There are all of the command blocks back there in the back. Ooh, so there might be a special sign back there. Let's break in. Supported blocks library. Okay, cool. I'm glad that I read that sign. Let's make sure that we fix that. There we go. So back over here, these are the layers that you are going to be quote unquote printing. Over here, you have a library of blocks which are supported. So if the block doesn't show up right here, it's not supported in the 3D printer. I tried to print some stuff with stone. It just would not work. So you have to use the blocks in there, and then you fill them into these chests. And so these are your layers. Starting down here, this is your first layer, and then all the way up to the top layer. Now I have already filled in a lot of these layers with all of these layers actually with some stuff. So let's go ahead and print something and see what it prints. So over here you have the printer start button. By the way, you also have a printer clear chest button. So we definitely don't want to hit that right now because it would clear away all of our chests. And then a printer reset library, which will reset that chest right there. So go ahead and click print, and we can see our printer is printing. And you have this long string of some type of command thing going on right there. But this is everything that I told it to print. And it looks like it's doing good so far. I have no idea. I totally guessed with what this build would kind of look like once it was finished. So we are going to experience it together. It is cool because you can like fly. Well, I guess you can't fly right up to the print. That wouldn't make any sense. Oh, it looks a lot less. I thought this would be a lot more circular when I built it. But there you go. It was supposed to be a rainbow sphere or something like that, but it looks a little bit more like a rainbow egg once it's all printed. So now that you have seen what it printed, we can go in and kind of look back at my layers. The first layer was all quartz. The next layer had this sort of square of quartz, and it went ahead and printed that just perfectly, just like that. And the egg is kind of floating in there. I now have to call it an egg because it's obviously not a circle. And then I kind of made my guesses here on a progression of the different colors. Now, a few things to note, and now that we have this printed, I can kind of mess around with everything that's in here to show you guys. You do need the exact number of blocks in the exact number of spaces. You could kind of do the math yourself if you wanted to. If you said, okay, well, I know that all of these blocks right here are going to match up to be a certain amount of, you could just leave it right there. Now, I am not sure. I will be honest. I am not sure how the printer works if it looks if it's almost like you're reading like English. If you're reading English, you start on the left and go to the right and then go to the next one just like that. You know what? Let's test it out. Okay, so I'm gonna take these 9 blocks, and this time we are going to do them in quartz. So oops, that's 10. So we're gonna set that right there, and we're gonna hit start print. And so if that's correct, what will happen is this will be filled in all the way across. There we go. It is. Okay, so it's exactly like you read. So you could do that if you want to. We can go ahead and cancel the print. We can also pause the print and resume the print if we wanted, but let's just go ahead and cancel it and get rid of it. So you can do that, or you can fill it all in. But if you were to accidentally place in an extra block, or say have a stack of blocks sitting right there, and you went ahead and hit print, well, your print would look really, really weird because it's going to use those blocks to continue that print. So you can see that it used all of those extra quarts to fill in right there. So if we go ahead and cancel that print again, and maybe we should do that on a more recognizable layer. So on this red layer, if I went and threw a stack of red right there and then hit print, you'll see the print will go a little bit crazy. It'll also go crazy here because I haven't fixed that issue right there. But we'll also go crazy with red. Oh my gosh, that's not what we wanted at all. And so you can see that making sure that you have the exact number of blocks is really, really important. On top of that, it's not just blocks, but it is air as well, because if we were to do this exact same layer, but with no air like that, so let's go ahead and, whoops, let's still go and cancel that print and go ahead and start the print. And so this is the second layer without any air. It kind of messes it all up. Look at that. It doesn't quite understand what to do. And then it moves on to the red. And so you do need the air in there as well once you do your print. So look, this is now what my print looks like if I accidentally left the air out of the second layer. You can see that it doesn't really make any sense. So this is a really fun project to kind of play around with, because you can mess around with kind of what a generation of something might look like. Also, looks really interesting because it looks like I have one corner and another corner, one layer above. Oh no, that's so interesting, because it basically cut off this corner right here and put it over there, and another corner. And if you look, the green and green is all on the same layer, except this is one layer off. So you got your yellow, but yellow is one layer up. So anyway, really, 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 really cool stuff with this 3D printer.
This was made by Cokeman G. You can check a link in the description to download and play for yourself. Thanks so much, Cookman G, for making this. If you enjoyed this episode, please give this video a thumbs up. Please make sure you subscribe for future tips, tricks, tutorials, and spotlights, and leave a comment down below letting me know your thoughts about this episode. See you next time on OMG Craft. Bye.
So, take 3.